Welcome to Vegan Ultra. I'm your inspiration guide, Adam Gallus, on this epic quest for health, hope, and happiness, in which I lose 150 pounds in 12 months on a whole food vegan diet. I've already lost 106 months and walked 3,000 miles in 1 year to prove to myself, my family, and everyone watching on YouTube that we can all become the ultra versions of ourselves if we give it a chance and are powered by plants. Today is a weekly weigh-in, and I hope you find this extra inspirational, and let me share with you why. Bottom line up front, I cranked up the walking this week. That's why I'm a bit hoarse right now. Very intense. Not 91 miles of walking in total. That's 3.5 marathons. Now, you might think, oh my goodness, that means a lot of calorie burns. And in fact, yes, if we take a look here, this is just a day of rest, which is Saturday and Sunday. So last Saturday, nice 3,400 calories. Sunday, 3,300. So you're about 3,300 calories. So that's basically when I just walk my dog about 5 times, 3 miles of walking. Not anything intense at all. But take a look on my typical days this week. Just walking pretty much all of my free time, and including weight training on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we can see here 6,300 calories, 7,300 calories. And yesterday, with 22 miles of walking and 75 minutes of weight training, almost 8,000 calories. So that's a total for this week, according to Fitbit, 42,000 calories. We'll see the food log. I'll discuss that in tomorrow's training update. 18,500 calories. So I've stepped it up in terms of calories, but I've stepped it up in terms of fitness, really testing myself, working with my 3 doctors and personal trainer to make sure it's safe. But I want to see how far can you push yourself on a whole food vegan diet. Well, that's a 23,500 calorie deficit. That's almost 7 pounds of expected weight loss. So let's take a look at what actually happened. How much did I lose? I gained 1 pound. Now, remember, we've seen this before. Gaining 4 pounds, gaining 4.6 pounds. What is going on? How can you do this much exercise, have this much of a calorie deficit, and actually gain weight? The answer is hormesis. This is your body making adjustments. So what's going on here? Remember, exercise is you are stressing your body. You are actually physically damaging it. Your body will then rebuild itself, bringing in water and anti-inflammatories. This is why the whole food vegan diet is so important. But this is how, here, for example, I increased. This 4-pound weight gain. This is where I started weight training in the first place. This 4.6 is when I did an extra long walk on Friday, really stressing my body, and that caused water retention. Well, this it essentially happened this week as well. So what does this mean? Well, if we look at the 1-month average, I'm still losing 3 pounds a week. Now, I'm going to, in tomorrow's training video, explain what the plan is, approved, of course, by 3 doctors and my personal trainer, about trying to increase the fitness just because I enjoy it, and I'm trying to test out what are the limits of this whole food vegan diet. I have a 2-year journey that I will share with you in 2 weeks on the training update that I've worked out with my medical team and personal trainer that will transform me from an obese, unhealthy, fat slob into the ultimate Captain America version of myself. So we'll talk about that here in a minute. But here is the bottom line. You can see here, if I lose 2.25 pounds each week, then I will still achieve my weight loss goal. But remember, weight loss is vanity, health is sanity. So looking at the health stats, 21.4% body fat. Remember, I started out at almost 320 pounds, 40% body fat, and a BMI of 40, by the way. 21% visceral body fat. Remember, visceral fat, that's the fat in and around your organs. That is what will kill you. That's what causes diabetes, heart disease, and all the chronic diseases of the Western lifestyle. Muscle mass and lean body tissue, I actually went up 0.4%. The metabolism maintaining at 2133 compared to 2247, even with a 100-pound weight loss. 81% of the body weight of the weight loss so far has been fat. Blood sugar 90 compared to starting out at 144. Systolic blood pressure up slightly, which is not unexpected given how much intensity I've done. And of course, I still got to get my sleep up. Starting in February, I'll be able to get 8 hours of sleep per night. That's really going to help with this increased intensity. But from systolic blood pressure of 143 down to 106, diastolic as high as 85 down to 69, with a mean blood pressure. This, remember, you want to be under 100. I'm at 81, and I was starting out at over 103, with a resting pulse rate starting out at nearly 80 per minute, now down to 59. But am I just lying to myself? Well, let's take a look. How much am I eating this week? Remember that on a whole food vegan diet, you don't actually have to count your calories if you are eating a low-fat, whole food vegan diet. Eat until you're full. You will lose plenty of weight. Studies indicate about 1 pound per week consistently. Now, I'm trying to lose 3 times as much by doing something extreme and motivational, such as walking 3,000 miles in a year and weight training myself into the Captain America physique. So I'm at 18,500 calories, or 2,643. We'll go into this more detail in tomorrow's training video, but remember that number, 2,643. So NIH, National Institute of Health Body Weight Planner, the best free weight loss tool I've yet discovered. You put in your weight, your sex, your age, your height, your initial physical activity, how much daily. These are basically daily minutes of exercise on average. Now I'm up to 289. I think I can push myself a little bit more to around 5 hours on average. And of course, increasing that intensity, which I'll talk about in 2 weeks when I go through the entire 2-year transformation plan. But the bottom line is this: if I eat 3,000 calories per day, I should hit my goal of 168 pounds by July 6th, 1 year. And there's the glide path, as you can see. Now remember, this is error bars here, so you can see it's anywhere from 157 to about 179. That's why I'm not actually eating all 3,000 calories. I'm currently at 2,650, but gradually over time, I am giving myself more nutrition, mostly in the form of pistachios, but I'll share with you the diet of champions that helped me to do 3.5 marathons this week in tomorrow's video. But there you have it. The point is that any weight loss journey is going to have these ups and downs. And anytime you change what you're doing to your body physically, you're going to have a shock to your system. Your body's going to respond by retaining water to rebuild itself. And remember, our bodies are, for me, I'm about 55% water. And so you can imagine how even minor shifts can cause significant fluctuations. This is why I do not recommend daily weigh-ins, or just do it once a week. Maintain basically something like a spreadsheet like this. Make sure you're staying on track, but ultimately you have to basically trust in the science. This is, in fact, science-based magic and nutrition-fueled sorcery, and it has helped me lose 100 pounds in 6 months. And now it's time for the weekly body shop. Every week I recreate the exact same pose so that you can watch me transform into the Captain America version of myself, losing the weight and then gaining the muscle and becoming the healthiest, happiest version of myself. Because I want to prove that incredible weight loss and incredible ultra athleticism can be accomplished healthily on a whole food vegan diet, overseen and confirmed by my medical team, 3 doctors, 1 personal trainer, and my AI life coach as well, with tools from Google and the NIH. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video to help other people find it on YouTube, and consider trying a Blue Zone vegan lifestyle. You don't have to try to lose 150 pounds in a year. You don't have to walk marathons every single week. The point is, this is the way nature intended for all of us to live. Truly science-based magic and nutrition-fueled sorcery. My doctor says she's never seen anything like my lab results, and this truly can help anyone become the ultra versions of themselves if you give it a chance and are powered by plants.
And I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again.